So you have valuable content. You have products that actually help, right? But you hesitate to share. Why? Because you feel like you're bothering people, right? Like you're interrupting their day. Like they don't want to see your posts. So you're about to post, right? You've written something helpful. You have a product that solves a real problem. But before you hit publish, you think about your audience, right? Am I posting too much? Are they tired of seeing me? Are they annoyed I keep talking about this, right? So you delete the post, or you wait another day, or you tone it down so much it loses impact. You're worried about being too much, about taking up space, about bothering people who didn't ask for your content. And while you're worrying, you're not helping anyone, right? People who needed that post didn't even get to see it because you didn't share it. So here's what actually happens when you post anyway, right? You share your content, you promote your product, you put it out there. And you know what? Most people scroll past, right? Some people engage, a few people message you saying this was exactly what I needed today, right? Those few people weren't bothered. They were helped. And you almost didn't post because you were worried about everyone else. Instead of not posting because you might bother someone, you're helping people who actually need it, right? Instead of staying quiet to be polite, you're showing up for the people who are looking for exactly what you're sharing, right? You're not bothering people. You're filtering, right? The ones who need it will engage. The ones who don't will scroll past. That's how it works, right? And feeling like you're bothering people makes sense, right? You don't want to be annoying. You don't want to be that person who posts constantly, right? You don't want people to unfollow you, right? So you hold back, play small, right? Post less than you should. But here's what you're missing. The people who need your content want more of it, not less, right? And the people who don't need it, they're not bothered, right? They just scroll past. You're making decisions based on imaginary criticism, not real feedback. Pay attention to this. Number one, people who need your content are actively looking for it. You think you're forcing your content on people. You're not, right? The people who need what you're sharing are searching for it. They're scrolling, hoping to find something helpful, something that solves their problem, right? When you post, you're not interrupting them. You're answering their search, right? The mom struggling with meal prep, she wants your meal prep planning solution, right? The professional worried about AI, right? He wants your income backup strategy, right? They're not bothered by your post, right? They're relieved someone finally addressed what they're dealing with. So thinking you're interrupting. So stop thinking you're interrupting, right? Start understanding you're answering. Number two, if people are annoyed, they'll unfollow you, and that's okay. You're worried about losing followers, about people getting tired of you, about unfollows. And honestly, if someone unfollows you, they weren't your audience to begin with, right? Your content isn't for everyone. It's for people who need it. And the people who don't need it will leave. And that's not a problem, right? Better to have 100 followers who actually care than 1,000 followers who don't engage, right? When someone unfollows, you didn't lose a customer, right? You cleared up space for someone who actually wants what you're offering, what you're sharing, right? Number three, silence helps no one, including you. You stay quiet to avoid bothering people, but here's what the silence costs, right? The person who needed your post today, or the person who needed your post today is still struggling because you didn't share it, right? The sale you could have made went to someone else because you didn't show up, right? The trust you could have built is not building because you're invisible, right? Silence doesn't protect people from being bothered. It just prevents people from being helped. You can't help anyone from the sidelines. You have to show up, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when you're worried about the response, right? And so how do you stop feeling like you're bothering people? How do you show up confidently without worrying about the response, right? Your mindset is 95% of this. You need to understand you're answering and not interrupting. You need to accept that unfollows are filtering, not failure. You need to prioritize helping people over protecting yourself from imaginary criticism. But you also need perspective, right? How to reframe your relationship with your audience, how to post with confidence, how to focus on people you're helping instead of the people you might be annoying, right? And I created a free guide that breaks this down in 7 easy steps. Now, this is the guide I wish I had when I first started. It's free because I want you to show up fully and not hold back because of imaginary problems. The link is in the description. Go grab it, read it, take action, and post that thing you've been holding back. And drop a fire emoji if you're done worrying about bothering people and sharing to help them. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.